cellphone yan. Hi, I'm Carlos Gono, founder of Autoplus. We started Autoplus the last quarter of 1994. We started in a modest garage, just a garage of one of my partners in San Juan. During those days, most of the shops that you can see, or when you see cars in the show, it's all about setting up sounds, painting the cars. There's virtually nobody setting up cars for performance. So we thought of bringing back the tuning performance culture. We went to Japan and we looked for prominent companies who are into tuning, like 5 Second, Racing Sparco, Spoon, ARD, and Race. Later on, around 1997, we moved to West Avenue. That's the second headquarters we have, much bigger one. There we can service like 3 or 4 cars.
They moved to EDSA in the year 2000. When we talk about Autoplus as a shop itself, my earliest memory was being in my dad's Evo 7. He brought it to Autoplus one day when it was new, it was all stock, and I fell asleep in the car. And when I woke up, the engine was still starting, the aircon was on. They installed a bunch of mods. With me asleep in the car, I went down and the car looked different, it sounded different. But from what I remember, my dad would always tell me how we'd always win. Autoplus was always winning, whether it was with Uncle Jody at Subic, Uncle Raymond's at drag racing, and setting the top speed records on the highway with the 34, the Ford GT, the Sunday runs and all of that.
We've been through a lot also. Like 2019, our shop in EDSA that time got a fire accident. We decided to put up a second story. They were doing some welding and flaming metal, went into the warehouse and the fire started. Everything, burned to nothing, to ash. Then 2020, pandemic came. That time I almost gave up until, Luis talked to my wife. He said, I'm gonna help Daddy. If he likes to continue the shop, I will definitely help him. So we really fast-tracked the construction and now it's done. 2 years ago, we started, doing servicing again and operation. This is the new shop we have now. Time passes so fast, because when we started this business, we enjoyed it a lot. It's more of a passion to us, because like myself, since I was a kid, I really like cars. And I make sure, they're very well kept. I like to tune and fix them. It's the same thing that I share with the clients.
For the cars that I've driven, definitely ang favorite ko is the S13. In 2010, I believe they finished that car. They got si Nob Taniguchi to fly over to do drift demos in it sa Green Hills. While we have a lot of talented drifters here in the country, pag bitaw ni Nob nung S13, it was different Iba yung dating This car is iconic for me because we were able to send it to Japan. We competed in Odaiba, which was one of my dreams growing up. And it was surreal because it was our car It was a Filipino-built car competing against the world's finest there.
We joined the Subic circuit. We had a driver, Jody Coseteng from the US. Then we bought a 5 Segan X-Race car. It's an EG. We raced against, those prominent racing families here, the Potencianos, the Ramirez, Tuasons. I don't know if it's luck or something, but 95, 96, 97, we won the championship. Then 1998, we went back to racing because when Johnny Tan started the BRC, and they organized a race called Group N, so we went to join that race. So we built a Honda Civic EK, and Jody also drove it. So 98, 99, I think, we got the championship also. We built an Evo of Manuel Go. It also had the record, I think 10.5 or 10.6 quarter mile.
The next would have to be my Yaris. Medyo biased. The Yaris wasn't supposed to be a race car. It was supposed to be my daily car. And then, noong 2021, we brought it to Clark. When I drove it, I called my dad. Sabi ko, hindi to pwede maging street car. It's so good. It needs to be a race car. And yun, it spiraled down to what it is today, and we are still far from our end goal.
Then we also built a Skyline R34.
Common misconception is the 34 is ours, but no, it's Uncle Manuel's 34. Uncle Manuel is our partner here at the shop.
That car has a June engine, all-Inger sequential transmission.
What makes it iconic is basically it was the first car here to have 1,000 horsepower in the Philippines.
Well, we had videos of it, it goes 0 to 360, 320, I'm sorry, but just like that. It goes up so fast, so quick. That's what we do. He modify and tune his car to the best, and I would do my thing also. So like in my time, this Ford GT, but we brought it up to 960 plus wheel horsepower. One time I did a SETEX run, 360, I stayed there for 35 seconds, and I posted in the Ford GT forum, the US, and even they were amazed, because this thing that we achieved, it's really, when you look back, it's one in a lifetime thing. And one time we did a mile run, so it clocked 206 miles per hour in 1 mile, standing start. My most recent project was the Skyline. A few years back, when I was in Japan with Luis, and we saw one running in the streets of Japan, then I said, wow, it's so nice. Doesn't look small and weird. It looks really nice. So I had the chance to get one. We redo everything, made it as new or as brand new as possible. So fun and so nice to look at. Last December, I told my son Luis that, hey Luis, it's funny, Autoplus has been around for 30 years na pala. When I think about that, it's the reason why we stayed this long in this business is because we have the passion.
If we're talking about the biggest thing that contributed to the success ng shop, I'd say by default na it's my dad. Definitely yung mga ka-age ko, the ones who know me, they know me as Luis, the race car driver, drifting. But everyone else, they know me as the son of my dad, Carlos Gono. Di ba yung dad mo yung Autoplus? Di ba yung dad mo yung may Ford GT? It's because of my dad's impact that I believe Autoplus became what it is today.
It's really dedication. When we start on something, we make sure, we try our best so we can finish well.
Definitely a big thank you to everyone who supported us. Kasi after the shop burned down, di ba, pandemic pa, I'd like to say na we are here standing stronger than ever. And it's because of everyone. It's because of the dealers, because of our fellow shops, because of our customers, our friends, family.
I hope to see them, in the event. That's one of the reasons why we're doing it. To celebrate also with them, all the support that they have given to us, all the trust.
These are things that we don't take lightly. We know those who are there for us, and we know that when it comes down to it, these people can count on us as well. I hope to continue seeing everyone here, continue talking to everyone, build cooler cars, faster cars.
Yeah, we just want to show them that there's more coming in the future.